Please stand for the national anthem.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the BMHL Network on YouTube. It is For Life alongside Warriors Fog, and down between the benches is Charlie NHL. Wario, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, we are doing just fantastic. The BMHL Summer Tournament finally here as we get to see these two powerhouse of teams facing off on this Friday night. I am super excited to see these two play.
100% me as well, and I know someone who's very excited. Down between the benches, it is Charlie NHL, our on-ice analyst. Charlie, send it down to you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Charlie NHL. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, TikTok. How you guys doing tonight? Thank you For Life and Warrior for inviting me to come down here on this bench today. It was really fun for me to be here tonight. So,
yeah,
I'm very excited to see these powerhouses.
We are very excited to have you, Charlie.
100%. Yeah, here we go. It'll be the Express and the RC Armada, and this is the premier matchup. Armada, stacked with talent. I mean, they were obviously the favorites to get here. Express as well, taking down the Cruisers last night. So, Warrior, what are you looking to see from these teams here tonight?
I'm looking to see some offense tonight, baby. Two absolute powerhouses of offense, led by Steven and Matt for the Gummy Express, with Yo Robbie and Deported Indian as kind of the enforcers that we've seen from the team. However, on the other side of the spectrum, we have the Armada led by Gaz and Dackers, Gone Wild, another key contributor to this Armada offense, and really going to be interesting to see how this Gummy Express defense is going to be able to keep Coolbray and Gaz at bay.
Yeah, so we're gonna meet the goaltenders here tonight. The Gummy Express and his Brust, EKHL commissioner, absolute legend for this team. He stood tall for them in their last matchup, and across the ice, it is Dimitri. Vic for the Armada, looking to lead them to victory. So here we go, puck drop in just a matter of seconds in the BMHL Summer Tournament Finals. It's been a great tournament, and these two teams have outlasted all the rest. So here we go. Yes, 100%. So here we go. Face-off, Coolbray and Clog on a face-off. It is dropped, and it is won by the beautiful Clog. Past the blue line to Buzz the Fly guy who looked first was defender Gone Wild. Gummy Express in their home, black, gold, and greens, and it is the Armada in their way, neon green, white, and blacks. As Yo Robbie fires off the boards to Gone Wild, he will forward it down, blocked there by Clog. Sonic and Clog battling for the puck here. Clog on his back, and he shoots a shot early, wide left of the net. Back to Gone Wild. There's a huge hit. Yo Robbie, the leader of hits. Yep. He seems to always be the leader of hits.
Yo Robbie wants to make his presence known early in this one, and that's what he was telling me before the game. Just such a hitter, and he said that he wanted to set the pace by establishing the body early, and he just demonstrated that right there.
Yeah, so there's Gummy blocks with the clear off Buzz, the Fly guy, loose puck off of Buzz. Here comes Yo Robbie now. Yo Robbie, he'll fire a shot off the side of the net. Find the net here for Gone Wild. He will forward it all the way around, using geometry to his advantage. Off Mar 3. Dackers here. Clears it back in. Gone Wild. Passes it past Gaz's stick right to Dackers. Dacker skates in, half tag up for offside briefly. Back to neutralize to Gone Wild. Takes a bank pass there to Dackers. He fires a shot off the boards, back of the net. Here's Cup World. Stanley Cup World. Oh, he dangles in, loose puck in the crease. Russ tries to cover. No good. Back up to Matzeroff. He will clear. All the way down. First one there will be the defender Gone Wild. It's a bit of an even pace here. Offense from both sides. So they cleared off the boards. Right on the stick of Dackers. So it cycles back to neutral ice. Port Indian skates it in. Fires off a World. He'll dump it in. Blocked there by Clog. Viva Clog with a hat trick in his last matchup. So that'll be dumped down. Here's Asim. He fires cross ice to Coolbray. Intercepted. Coolbray fires to Gaz. He shoots! Blocked there by Gummy Blocks. He just seems to be the most consistent defender in this playoffs. There's a hit there to Port Indians down. Coolbray fires a pass there. It's loose in the crease. Poked there by Gaz. Blocked by Clog. And that'll be cleared. I'd like to hear who do you think is going to score first here tonight?
Well, you got to leave it to Gaz here. I think Gaz just so good in the playoffs. Always the consistent goals and points leader. Speaking of...
a shot.
Here's Gaz.
Oh, it's loose in the crease. Oh, my goodness. Coolbray. Almost followed up that rebound, as you were saying, Gaz.
Yeah, nearly called it. Gaz, able to find opportunities seemingly from all over the ice. Prime example, as we just saw.
Yeah, as there's Buzz. Clear time blocked by Matzeroff. Here comes mobile Matzeroff. Dangles through Sonic. He still has it. Stays with it right hash. Taken away by Buzz. He'll skate up for the Armada. Once again, we see that rivalry of Gaz and Viva Clog. Ever so alive. So I'll be dumped off the boards to Viva Sonic. He misses the first clear. Sonic recovers, take his time, and he'll fire it off the boards, and that will go sky high, stay in play, just barely. Gummy blocks. Doesn't get a hold of it. Gummy clears, past World and out of the zone. Right to Viva Claw. Great pass. Here comes the Gummy Express. Loose puck neutralized. Fought for. Here's World fighting with the Port Indian. He'll dump it in. Gonna go off the boards right to Gummy. Gummy will stick handle. Whiffs on one clear. Second attempt, no good. Third attempt is the charm. Off of Gaz's stick into the zone. Gone wild. Whiffs on one clear. Demetrio played off her stick. That shot. Clogging. Gone wild fighting for it here. Clear. Here's the Port Indian. Coolbray. The Coolbray and Gaz. That lethal duo. You'll see a lot of them here tonight. Say fight for the puck. Winner will be Gaz, but Clog will poke it forward. Use puck fight. Here comes Clog. Viva Clog. Fires a backhand shot. He'll go wide left. Rebound to Matsarov. He misses, but he'll recover. Matsarov fires one, blocked by Zombie, and he will get the clear successfully all the way down. Gummy will take it. He will clear right to Viva Clog, able to take on his stick. Will fire a long shot. Zombie deflects it, however, keeping it off net. It's Matsarov. Tries to keep it in. Stick handles. Defended by World. World and Coolbray. Tussling here. It's Matt and Coolbray. Fight will be deferred to the boards. For Asim, he calls it off. Asim whiffs on one shot. World will take it, and he will clear. Yo, Robbie will fight. He has to tag up for offside, though, so he can't take it in. So here's Matsarov. Matsarov on his backhand. Looks to get a shot. Will poke it. Back to himself. Matsarov fires a backhander. Blocked by Gone Wild. Waits. Gone Wild. Clears, and they'll go all the way down. And World will block it. And here comes it's World. Here for the Armada. Still looking for the first shot of the game. Is Yo Robbie. Lays a hit once again. He'll be looking to lay the body and set the tone, as Warrior mentioned earlier. So here's Dackers. Fighting to gain possession in the zone. And offside will be called at 5:17 in the first period play. We're going to set down between the benches. Charlie, what have you seen here tonight?
Man, this game has been awesome, amazing. These offense been crazy. Defense, Gummy Block's been carrying, helping out on defense. Even the goaltender, DeBrusque74, is doing really good. Everyone else on this team is doing really good. And no, anybody could score. That's gonna be a problem. Anything could happen in this period. You know what I'm saying? So, and Yo Robbie with some big hits going on. Like that is like 33 hits this season. Just saying.
Yeah,
back
sure.
to you,
It is just a
40.
tournament. Yeah, so here we go. Dumped into the zone off the boards. Here's Sonic. Whiffs on one. Clear. Clogs there to play defense in his O zone. Cleared down, however. Off the boards will be iced. Off the stick of Brusque. It'll come back out. Game in, that's a miscommunication. Here's Gaz. He shoots. Blocked by Gummy. Rebound defers at the Clog. He'll come back to play D. Coolbray joins the fight. He'll stick it. What a move. Coolbray shot. Another block by Gummy. His second of this possession. Coolbray stick handles back to the point. No one will be there, so it'll exit the zone. A well-needed break. That shot will go blocked. Gummy, might be looking for a change here. That's how he dumped. He'll stay on, however. Here's Clog fighting with Buzz and Gaz. Clog tries to take it off Gaz. Clog stick handles back to neutralize. He will enter the zone by dumping it in. Yo Robbie will be there. Here's Yo Robbie fighting for it. The Express Enforcer fires it up the boards. Gamer keeps it in. He'll fire a shot. Blocked by Sonic with ease. Poked back off the boards. Coolbray and Matsarov fighting. Here's Matsarov. He's going to get a forehand shot attempt just wide of the blocker. Rebound comes out in front. No worrying so far for Dimitri. Puck still loose. Trying to fight for it. Another poke check by Robbie. Unsuccessful. Matsarov on his forehand. Still fighting for it. Matsarov and World going at it. So puck is in the slot. Robbie going for a hit. No go there. Matsarov on his forehand. He shoots another block there by Buzz.
You know,
Dackers.
A lot of blocks going on here between both teams. Oh, and Asa just lays the hammer there. But it seems like both teams are still trying to feel each other out offensively, trying to find those gaps.
Yeah, and at 3:38 in the first period, I do believe the first goal that scored, it was bringing a flood wave because both teams have so much firepower up front. There's a shot! Glove save, Brusque! Starting things off with a shot on net here, I do believe. Here's Dacker, so far shot just wide, but as I was saying, just this game has so much potential offensively, but right now the defense is really proving itself for both teams. Gummy blocks, of course, for the Express as that puck is loose in the crease. They're fighting for it, but Brusque will cover, 3:15 in the first period of play. Warren, let's go to you. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, for one, it seems like the shots on goal is not working. As a matter of fact, it's not. So that's fun. Have to figure that out after. However, in terms so far, the defense pretty much on top of things as there's been plenty of block shots and, offense, again, still trying to just find their motions here.
Yeah, here's Coolbray firing for the shot off of Zombie, the D-man. Off the face-off there. As here's Gaz and Clog fighting for it. Gaz on his backhand. He shoots! Save! Brusque covers! Brusque has been so consistent for the Gummy Express, but when has he not been? So yeah, here we go. 3:01 in the first period. 4 shots for the Armada, none for the Express so far in this one. Here we go. Puck drop will be right in front of Brusque. There you go, 2 seconds and 1. Puck is dropped. Cool breath. Port Indian will poke it away, but it'll be dumped back in there by... Oh! What a play there! Gummy blocks on his own goaltender. Still loose in the crease. They're fighting for it. F-shot attempts, no good. Just Lutz a mad scramble for the puck. Try to get a poke check. Just wide of the net. Gamer looks to clear. He can't. Coolbray fighting for it. Still loose in front of fire shot. Blocked by the Port Indian. So our first little tussle of the game ends in no goals. Here's Gaz fighting with the Port Indian. Gaz looks to slow down play. Let's get stick handles in. Gaz behind the net. Gretzky's office will stick handle. Gaz throws it in front, blocked there by Gamer, loose puck. Kuber looks to get it in, it's still loose, but Brusque will cover. Stands tall once again. So, Warrior, what do you think it's going to take to break Brusque here?
Yeah, you know, Brusque has been extremely solid throughout the tournament. They are about, I believe, what I saw this morning on a one of our beautiful medias, he was at an 86 save percentage, right? But a lot of those came from only a couple of the games that he's played. Other than that, he's been rock solid in net. If you're an Armada forward, you just need to keep hammering the puck and hope for a nice bounce in front, or just catch him off guard or out of position, and hopefully just find one to get past them. You know, sometimes it just takes a little bit of luck, but if you're taking standard shots from outside the slot or near the blue line, Brusque is going to be on it just about every single time.
100%. Thank you so much, Warriors. Here's Gummy. Whiffs on one clear, but there's no one around to threaten him. Oh, he whiffs again. Gummy. 0 for 2. Here's World. He'll draw on the play. But he's a bit too slow for Gummy's liking, and he'll clear. Clog will be there. Here come the Express. A fire long shot blocked by Gone Wild with ease. Still looking for the Express's first shot of the game. Back out to blue line. In the neutral ice. So here's Clog on his back, and he'll fire a shot in. Another blocked by Gone Wild. Cleared. Here come the Armada, but it's Asim who will join the rush. He'll take it off. Here's Asim. On his backhand, he'll go to his forehand on the blue line. Looks to fire a pass, but just desperation, just trying to flail his stick around to get a handle on it. Here's Matzo on fire, a long shot! Blocker save Dimitri, it's loose in front, he'll poke it away. So there's our first shot for the Express off the stick of Matzerov. He'll go to his backhand now. Matzerov shoots just wide of the glove. So here come the Express now heating things up as I'll be dumped out to Gummy. He'll fire a cross-size pass past Matzerov. Excuse me. And that'll be dumped in. Tipped ahead, but Gummy will recover, and he'll fire it off the Armada bench and into the zone. Dimitri will poke it away. 1 minute to go in the first period. Shots 5-2 in favor of the Armada. So here's Matzerov. Left trap. Fighting here with OK Global. His first time on ice here tonight. He'll pass it in front. Find no one except Coolbray. And here come the Armada. Fires up the boards to himself. Tries to poke it ahead, but Gamer's there to defend. Gamer fighting with Coolbray. Puck will bounce off the penalty box there. Still loose. Coolbray will dump it in. Gummy will be there. The Iron Man of today's match. That one is loose. Stanley Cup World fights for it. Gets past. He's in on his backhand. Can't get a shot off on a play by Yo Robbie. Able to lay a hit just enough to knock him off the puck. Here's World. Fighting. Puck loose in the crease. Brusque tries to cover. No good. Mats pokes it away. Tries to get it clear. World plays great defense. Stanley Cup World. Fights off the boards. Yo Robbie. Scrambling here. Dackers joins the rush on his forehand. Here's Dackers. He shoots just wide the blocker. Back out to World. Brings it in. Puck loose in the slot, but Gummy tries to get it clear. No good. Dackers brings it to his forehand. He shoots. Loose puck. World can't poke it in. Another chance misses the Armada with 2 seconds to go, and that will do it. The first period of play, which is now heating up offensively, Wario.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that this offense, both offenses really, are starting to get their opportunity. You know, just managing to find the couple studs of space, able to have the puck out in front of them, and finally start to test these goalies. I mean, about 7 minutes into that first period, we didn't have a single shot on net. Just in the past 3 minutes, we've had 9.
Yeah, so hopefully we can continue that momentum. So we're going to send him back down to the bench. Charlie NHL, what are your thoughts on the first period?
Man, everyone's been so great on offense. Like Vivalog almost scored, Matthews almost scored. Everyone else.
Oh boy.
Charlie.
I think we lost them. We're not having some
I want to see a snap going on here.
Awesome.
Oh, there you go. Oh! There's a post. off the face-off. Yeah, thank you, Charlie. So we go back underway in the second period of play. Clog fighting with its World. World looks to take it off of Clog. He will. Tries to dump it in. He won't be able to do so as Clog will beat him to it. Off the boards. Off the back of the net for Sonic. Easy clear. Forwarded ahead there by Dackers. Here's Gummy. Weak clear now. Out. Past Buzz. Off the side of the net there. Easily defended there by Sonic. That pass attempt by Buzz unsuccessful. So here's Clog fighting for it. Buzz. He brings it in. Can't get a stick on it. Clog will poke it away. It's World. Fires a pass up. Off stick of Dackers. He'll try and take it up for the Armada. But Gummy will be there. He'll whiff on the first clear. Second clear. Just enough. Yo, Robbie chips to himself. Trap pass attempt blocked. Second try. No good. Here comes Gaz. Gaz looks to shake off Yo, Robbie. Can't do so as Matchov joins the play. And it'll be finally cleared by Yo, Robbie. All the way down to Sonic. Tries to clear. It's weak. Cool Break gets there. However, to break it up. Instead, it'll bounce off the boards. Gaz will be there. Here's Gaz. What a play by Gaz to his backhand. Tries to spin him to his front. He will. On his forehand. Gaz will fire it. Just wide. Rebound back out in front, however. Whoa. Lag spike there. Here's Gaz. Fights for it. He'll go to his backhand. Gaz. Loose puck. Matzerov. Tries to get it off him. Gaz continues. Stays persistent. Gaz fakes him out. Goes back to his forehand. Stick handles. Trying to get a bit fancy behind the net. Matzerov with a great play. Clear tap blocked, however. Gaz using his IQ there to his advantage. Tries to lay a hit. Unsuccessful. He's able to be hit now. Gaz tries to poke it ahead. Matzerov will get it, and he will clear. Great defensive play by the Gummy Express. And they will capitalize offensively with the Port Indian. And offside will be called. Can't to the zone first. So yeah, Wario. What are we seeing here?
Yeah, so starting to see some established possession here from the St. Augustine Armada. I really like the way that Gaz kept it in the zone, kept his composure, and nearly got an opportunity from it. However, the Gummy Express going through what's called a layered defense, where essentially there's only one man that stays on the puck, everybody else stays back. If that one man gets beat, next man up, and then that man that got beat rotates back into the lineup. And that's exactly what we're seeing from the Express. Played for the Express, that's exactly how our defense rolls, and it's the most efficient in the BMHL, and it's going to show, only holding the #1 offense by far to 7 shots about 2 minutes into the second period.
So it's great to have someone who went through it himself to give us an insight. Thank you so much, Warriors. Here we go, face-off. The puck went out of play. It'll be in the Armada zone. It's your Robbie on the face-off. Loses it. Gamer is lagging. Holy moly. Wow. So there's a first lag spike from a player. So that'll be cleared. Off the glass right to Gamer. Tries to get a stick on it. He can't. Here's Clog. Stick handles in. Viva Clog. Fires a shot. It'll go to the slot. Loose. Poked ahead. Here's It's World. Tries to forward it. Neutralized fight with Clog. Viva Clog on It's World. He'll clear it in. Off the boards to Gummy. Take his time. Fires off the glass. Into the Armada zone, but gone wild. Stands tall. Dumped it in. Past Gamer. Gummy has to do it again. Whiffs the first time. Here comes It's World to try and keep it in. Whiffs the second time. Third time no, it's not the charm. As here comes It's World. Gummy with the failed defensive play. Gamer tries to lay a hit. It's unsuccessful, but he does get the clear. And here comes Viva Clog. Viva Clog will dump forward into head. Gone wild on his stick. Clears it all the way back down. Gummy looks to try again. Get it right this time. On his forehand. Yes, he will. So he'll be dumped down. Off the corner boards, behind the net. To the other trapezoid. First one there is to Port Indian for the Gummy Express. Gomag goes for a hit. It's unsuccessful. Here comes Gaz. Doing a defensive play. He lays a hit. There's a big one. Here's Dinax Never Will. He stick handles in. He'll poke it ahead. Gone wild fights. Coolbray. Matzerov will take it off him, however. Here's Matzerov on his backhand. Shot. No good. Into the slot. Back out to Matzerov and Gaz fighting for it here. Gaz. Gone wild. Will clear, however. And he'll go out to neutral ice for the Port Indian. He'll be the first expressman there. So here's Coolbray. Coolbray. Fighting here with Dinax Never Will. Fighting here, the Hunter zone. Coolbray on his backhand. Tries to get a shot off. He will whiff. Here comes Coolbray now. For the Armada. On his forehand, he stick handles. Coolbray looking for a chance. He'll try to throw it in front, but Matzerov with a great block and a great clear. That's why they have him, but it's kept in by Gaz. Gaz to his backhand. He's going to shoot one. It'll be blocked. It'll go wide off the back of the net. And Gummy will clear. All the way around. 2 guys fresh on. They missed the puck. There's Sonic. Sonic off the boards. Into the zone for Stanley Cup. Will tip it ahead. Yeah, Robbie will be there. He'll whiff. But he should still have time. And he does get the clear. But Dackers is there to join the play. Mar3 fires it in. Blocked there by Gamer. Calls it to his defenseman Gummy. Blocks, but he'll whiff. Here comes World. Passes it in front. Dackers can't get a shot off. He'll recover. Loose puck, rebound to Dackers. Mar3 stick handles. Back out to Yo Robbie. Fighting here. Dackers behind the net. Skates in, defended by Gummy. Gamer. Trying to get a poke check here. Can't do so. It'll be popped up. Dackers and World fighting for it here. It's World. Fires that shot. It'll go way wide. And that'll be dumped out. Right to Sonic on his back end. Will not take his time. He'll just rapid fire into the zone. Back up to Gummy. Gummy looks to clear. Get it right this time. Yes, he will. So that'll be dumped all the way down. Off the boards. Loose puck rebound back up to Sonic. We've reached the halfway point in the second period. Shot 7-3 in favor of the Armada. And this is the BMHL Network on YouTube with 4Life Warrior and Charlie NHL between the benches. Sears busts the fly guy. Dumps it down. Round the boards. Past Gummy. Right to the Port Indian, but it'll Z flip it ahead. Kubre looks to receive. Gone wild. Fires a pass off Gaz. And here comes the Armada. Gaz on his backhand now. Stick handles to his forehand. He'll fire a long shot. Gaz blocked by Gummy. Slap shot clear successful. No. Kubre will keep it in. Here's Kubre. Brings it around. Kubre fighting with Dinas never will. In the D zone. Gaz. Gaz and Kubre fighting here. Gaz tries to just elect to his teammate, but it's unsuccessful, and he will clear. Up to Gone Wild. Hill Cess. Take his time. Passes up to Kubre. Here come the Armada. Smooth entry. Kubre fires a long shot off the crossbar. He'll pop back out. Loose puck rebound. Josh Neverworld looks to clear, but Kubre will get there. He'll stick handle into the slot. To Port Indian looks to play defense. Puck still loose. No good. Here comes Zombie to join the play. Knocked to the corner. Zombie will be there. Tries to throw a pass in front. He will. Nobody home. His World gets the loose puck. Will fire a weak shot. Blocker save. Bruh. Textbook. Way to not drop on that play as most goalies would. Here's Dackers. Back out to neutral zone. 3:40 to go. Shots 8-3 now. Gummy will clear. All the way down. Gone Wild will take his time. Tries to clear. He whiffs. Here's Clog to join the play. Viva Clog. To his backhand. Fended by Dackers. As World fights for it. Here's Clog. On his backhand. He shoots. Blocked by Gone Wild. Yo Robbie. Elects to his teammate Clog. They try to clear. It's unsuccessful. Clog will be there. He'll keep it in. Viva Clog. Fires a pass in front. Blocked by Zombie. Still poked ahead though to Yo Robbie. Yo Robbie tries to gain possession. Right hash. Back out to Clog. Clog fights. Yo Robbie tries to get a hit off. It's unsuccessful. Dackers looks to clear. Clog will exit to neutral ice. He'll try to gain the zone again. Can't do so. Second try. No good. Third try will be successful, so he'll get a shot off. It'll go past everyone, but wide. Gaz joins the play. Back on offense here. Yo Robbie gets hit hard by Gaz, but that puck will go to Gamer. Loose puck shot. It'll go wide, but oh, Yo Robbie's down. He can't make a play, but here's Matsarov. Fresh guy on. Matsarov stick handles, but Gaz takes it away beautifully. Pass it to Kubre. Here comes the Armada. But Port Indian is there to shut him down. Matsarov on his backhand tries to chip it over the stick of Gaz. He will, but he won't gain possession. Now he will. Clears it into the bench, and we'll finally get a stoppage of play. And, Warriors, something I feel like we're seeing here is both teams have so much good offense and so much good defense. It's just canceling out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. At first, there was an edge for the Armada, but after the past few minutes, it almost seems like we're back even. Despite the shot totals being heavily in favor of the Armada, the chances are really going both ways. Just excellent defense and excellent positioning from the defenders in the low slot to get a bunch of block shots. There's probably more block shots than there are shots on net this game, 4Life.
I do believe so, and I mean, the defense has been strong, and that's something you love to see. A defensive game where both teams have to fight to score, and it's not just a cakewalk for any team. We'll have to see that. Here's Matsarov. Gains the zone. On his forehand, he's going to shoot one. Save, Dimitri! They're fourth of the game. Here's the Port Indian. Poked away there by Kubre. Port Indian fights for it. Kubre clears it down now. Pass to That's never will, and he'll go all the way down for Gummy blocks, who I think he's got to be the Iron Man of this game. I haven't seen him off the ice once, and that is effort. So that'll be cleared. Off the boards, he'll come back out in front to the Port Indian, but he can't get on his backhand, so it'll exit to neutral zone. Clog will fire it in. There's a shot blocked there by Sonic using that interesting head of his. Here's Dackers. Stick handles in. Dackers, backhand shot just wide. That's on net. That could have gone in. Here's World. Recovers. Shot there, blocked by Gamer. As it's World fighting forward here with Viva Clog, and he there's a big hit. As we jumped out to OK Global. Fires a pass. Dackers receives. Stick handles, neutral ice. Clog defends, but he's poking away, and here comes the Gummy Express, defended by Sonic. He'll fire a shot. Blocker wide. 1 minute to go in the second period. Almost 2/3 of the way through. It's Gummy. Fires it down. Clog will receive on his backhand. Clog brings it in. He shoots. Wide left. Rebound will go to the Armada player Dackers. He'll try to chip it ahead, but Gamer reads the play. Sonic now. Looks to get it clear. Fires it backhand all the way around. No Armada players there, except for Dackers. Matrov, however, he'll take it away. He'll try to pass it into the zone. Global wanted to play to intercept. Okay, Global and Robbie fighting for it. Gaz joins the play. Kubre. Fresh off the bench will poke it ahead. Here's Matrov. Stick handles in. Fires a shot. Blocked there by OK Global. It's Kubre and Robbie fighting for it. Fires it in. Blocked by Kubre. Matrov on his back end fires a shot. Block on Wild once again. Another blocked shot. I wish we had a counter. How many players have their blocked shots? That'll be cleared. All the way down. Right to the stick of Gummy. He will assess. Take his time. 10 seconds here. One last chance for either team. So be off the boards. Off the trapezoid. Gun Wild will backhand it out. 4 seconds and 3. Kubre fights for it. 1 second. And there will be double zeros on the clock as that will do it for the second period of play. Still 0-0 in this one. Wario, what do you think about that period?
Yeah, I mean, another slower paced period, definitely defensive heavy. I'm more interested to hear what Charlie NHL has to say about it. Charlie?
I'm just saying, bro, this is like an amazing game right now between these two squads. No one's gonna give up that goal, that first goal. Like, I'm just saying this is probably gonna go to overtime. I'm just gonna say that.
Wow, Charlie's the one that said it. Charlie said what Galumba would say is that
There
this
you go,
game
yeah.
does deserve overtime. Charlie, who do you think's the win? Who do you think that game winner is gonna go to?
I mean, last game, Gummy Blocks almost got a full icer and he scored a goal for his team last game.
So Charlie's lock is Gummy Blocks in overtime. Let's see if that comes true, Charlie. Back to you, 4Life.
Yeah, thank you so much. As here we go, third period of play underway with Robbie, and it's World fighting for the puck. I would love to see Gummy Blocks get a game winner. He was looking for that goal last game against the Cruisers. Unfortunately, didn't get one. As here's Dackers fighting with Viva Clock. Will take it away. It's World. Clears it in. Game ski misses. Leave right there to Gummy. Gummy will clear. Off the boards to Gun Wild. He whiffs first time. Second time. Off the backhand. Great plays. Here's Dackers. Dackers now. Stick handles on his backhand. Robbie defends. Oh, big hit, Robbie. We love to see it. Here's It's World. Fires it in. No chance on net. However, the rebound will go to Robbie, but he whiffs the slap shot. Here comes Dackers. Mar 3. Stick handles. Exit the zone briefly. But they can't regain as Matrov joins. Here's Gaz. Fresh off the bench. Oh, big hit on Matrov now. Here's Gaz. One stick handle, he's in. He has a step. Gaz. Stick handles will go behind the net. Looking for a wraparound, maybe no. He'll keep going. Gaz back to his forehand. He shoots. Blocked by Gummy Blocks. Back out to the blue line for Robbie. He'll stick handle. Kubre will take it away. Here's Kubre. Kubre. Stick handles backhand shot. Way wide. All the way around. There's Buzz the Fly guy. He misses. So it's going to be a long chase for this one. No icing in the BMHL. It's Sonic. Oh! That's a play. Off your own goaltender. Certainly some way to get out of the zone. As Matrov will go to his backhand. He'll fire back in. Gaz will block. And here come the Armada. Cross-ice pass to Kubre. He'll receive. Take his time. Here's Kubre. Another shot to Gaz. What a pass. Here's Gaz. On his backhand, he shot. But there's Gummy Blocks. But he whistles on the slap shot. Bruffs tries to cover. But Gummy says not today. And he will clear. Off the boards. Right off the back of the net, or side of the net, excuse me. Sonic whips on one clear. But there's no one there to defend. Or, I should say, get the puck. So that'll be clear. Right past the stick of Gummy Blocks. Clog will be there to help out. And he will clear. All the way down. OK, Global tries to get a stick on it. Dinas never will. Tries to stay on side. He will. He'll fire a shot. Oh, my! That almost found the net. As here's Clog. You know, it might be one of those flutter shots that somehow finds its way in. That's this kind of game. It's Clog fires a shot, will go but wide. Puck still loose fighting for it. As International World joins the play. Clog back out to the neutral zone. Viva Clog fights with It's World. Stick handles here. Clog to his forehand. Looks to fire a long shot. He will, but Sonic says no problem. Keeps on his backhand. He'll clear. Off a stick attackers. It'll enter their zone. Excuse me. This Clog will fire it off the... Or Gummy, excuse me, will fire off the boards. It's World to his backhand. He'll fire a shot in. Pass the stick of Gummy. Oh! off Brusque. It almost found its way in, but it'll be cleared successfully. And here's Gaz to get that clear. Tries to get in zone for the Armada. They can't do so. Shots 10-5 in favor of the Armada. It's 7 minutes to go in the third period of play. So here's Matrov. Whiffs on one clear. Kubre gains the line. Kubre fights. Stick handles in. Here's Kubre. What a move. Kubre backhander. Just high of the blocker. Here's Gaz now. Left hash. Matrov will take it away, and he'll fire it all the way down. Once again, another long race for the puck. Crowd is packed here at Undone Arena for the finals of the summer tournament. Our last game before the regular season starts in season 14. There's a shot off the stick of Brusque, no problem. Brusque, of course, commissioner of the EKHL. So here's Gaz. Fights here. Dennis never will. On his backhand. Looks to get a clear out. Gaz will take it away with ease. Here's Gaz. Forehand shot deflection. Gummy says no. It's that clear temp weirdly off the boards, but what a play by Gummy to poke it out. Here come the Gummy Express. The train keeps on chugging down the tracks. That'll be dumped in. Off the boards, gone wild, sends it down. Past the Port Indian. Off the corner boards, Gummy. On his backhand, whiffs one second time clear. Off to Ness never will. Takes a bounce off the corner boards, and he'll find a stick of Viva Clog. Viva Clog fires a shot. Zombie with a great play. We'll love to see it from the mobile. So he bounced off the boards. Dackers, first one there. Dackers tries to do spin move to his forehand, but he'll lose control. Back up to the neutral zone. Zombie misses the first clear. Second clear, no good. Here comes Dinas never will. Tries to fire a pass. It's blocked. Puck battle lost, and that'll be cleared, but the Port Indian keeps it in. Fires a shot. It'll trickle to the net. It's loose. Tries to get a poke check. Dimitri pad stacks the pads, and he makes a great save. That was a great chance for the Express, but no capitalizing there. So, yeah, Warrior, what do you think so far of this one?
You know, completely a little bit off topic is there has not been a lot of stoppages this game. This just feels like a continual flow of hockey. I mean, if you look at it, we're only 30 minutes into the game, and there's only 5 minutes left of the game, you know, despite it being 30-minute periods. I mean, not a lot of stoppage, tons of action, both teams finally firing on, I'm not going to call it all cylinders, but certainly several cylinders, as both teams officially finding their rhythm and starting to get some shots on target.
Yeah, so we go the halfway I was going to mention the stoppage of play situation, because I feel like my voice is getting more tired than usual. That'll be cleared off the boards.
I just want to note that the world record, well, the historical record for the BMHL in fastest game ever played was back in season number 7 when I was a manual ref, and that was 38 minutes. So if there's no stoppage, well, if there's a goal and then no stoppage, there's a chance for it to beat that 7-minute mark.
Yes, we always have some history made in the BMHL. This Matrov will clear. Off the boards right to Kubre. That's not what you want to see. Kubre shoots, blocked there. You know, as my good buddy Gloomba always says, this game, I really think this game does deserve overtime. So here's Gaz, wraps around, shot blocks, and goes right back to Buzz at the point. Buzz tries to skate it back in, but it's taken by Yo Robbie, but he can't get the clear. Buzz, stick handles it in, right hash, fighting for that loose puck. Yo Matsarov will win the battle, so he'll go out to the point. He will clear. What a play, Matsarov. As here's Dackers. Dackers now, he stick handles to his backhand, fires a shot all the way down. Bounces up the boards. Did not stand World with a great play to take away from World. Clear attempt blocked. Here comes its World. Stick on his back and he shoots! Just wide! That's a shot you got to get on net. That'll be cleared off of Gummy. Off the boards now. Did not stand World tries to receive. World takes it. 3:53 to go. In this third period of play. Shots 12-7. Score 0-0. Still in the third period. That'll be cleared. Back to Viva Clog. Stick handles on his forehand. He's going to fire a shot. Gone wild with the great defensive play as we've seen so far from him. Clog pokes it away, though. Defenseman, oh, he's way up. So they got to get back. There's Zombie. He'll be there first. Knocks to the corner. Clear attempt successful all the way down. It's the Port Indian. Receives. Clears it back down. Dennis World forwards it to Clog. Didn't ask. Fights here with World. Fires a clear in. Pass blocks. Or no, not pass Gummy blocks. He'll receive it beautifully. So that'll be dumped in off the stick of Zombie. All the way around. It's gone wild. Poked by Matsarov. Here come the Gummy Express. Matsarov. So what a play by Gaz to clear away. Oh, it's blocked there. I didn't ask. Go fire backhander. Still loose. Fires a shot there. Blocked. No way through. Matsarov on his backhand. Shot. Blocked. Goes back out in front. Weird deflection. I've gone wild, but it's no trouble for Dimitri, who has stood tall tonight. As well as Brusque on the other side. Here's Gaz. Looks to clear. Looks to change that. Now long shot. Oh, it's in his 5-hole. What does he do here? And he does cover. Oh, my. So our first real, I should say, step forward towards a goal here, Warrior.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what I mentioned before, that really you just need a little bit of luck. I mean, there's plenty of spots in any goalie animation where a puck can potentially squeak through, and we almost saw it there. Honestly, people complained about the 5-hole fully closing the legs. I think that saved the Gummy Express now. That 5-hole was any more open, that puck would have squeezed through, and it would have been a 1-0 game for the Armada. Back to you, 4Life.
Yeah, for sure. So here's Clog. Looks to enter the zone, but World will take it away. Fighting here, Clog and it's World. Two veterans of this sport. Clog, a poke it ahead. Still loose. World flicks to the back of the net. I believe so, too. Might gotta change that. Here's Yo Robbie. Oh, Yo Robbie! With a great play, throw in front. Oh, it's loose in the crease! They can't find it! What a play by Yo Robbie to lay the hit and get the pass. That's the guy you want on your team. So puck, he'll miss Gummy's stick. And Gummy has made a lot of unusual mistakes for a guy like him here tonight. So that'll be cleared. Pass stick of Buzz. Off the board. Sonic, oh no! The puck's off his own goaltender shot. Save made by Demetrius. Clog receives now. Final minute 48. Shot attempt blocked. Great play there by Clog to get the shot off nonetheless. Cleared by Buzz. Down, off stick of Gummy. Clears it down. Oh, Gaz. Out of nowhere comes in. Stick handles. Gaz. Skates it. Whoa! Unusual puck movement there. So that'll be done.
Even more?
Are we seeing that?
A little bit.
Are we seeing that?
The puck is broken, technically. So it is,
okay.
It is a little laggier than normal because it's broken.
Oh, right! On a breakaway! Off the post! Oh my goodness! Unbelievable. Oh no, miscommunication there. As you know, it can just go quickly from us talking about a broken puck in Roblox hockey to almost could be a game-winning goal in the summer tournament finals. As here's Matrov and Gaz fighting for it. Last minute here in the third period of a 0-0 game in the tournament final. So here's Coolbray. There's no second chances in a game like this. Didn't ask him if we're on a backhander or go way wide. It'll flutter off the back of the net. Still loose, fighting for it here. Both teams scrapping. Oh, it's off the boards. It's loose in front. Looking for a poke check. They can't get it. Didn't ask him well fights for it. Gummy. Matrov, excuse me, on the backhander. It'll get deflected just high. Back to the Port Indian. He looks to get a pass in front. It's loose. Blocked by Zombie, and he clears. He'll get some stick taps on the bench for him. I'll go to Gummy on the backhand. Needs a rapid clear here. Whips 2 times, but he gets it out this time. All the way down to Gone Wild off his stick. It'll bounce out in front. Clog will be there. Fights with Gone Wild on his forehand here. Here's Clog, excuse me, on his backhand. He shoots just wide. Still loose in front. Fighting for it. Final 13 seconds. It'll be dumped out for the point for Gamer. On his forehand, he clears off the boards. Back out in front. Gone Wild misses a step. Back out to Clog. He looks to get one more shot off on the wraparound chance. 4 seconds and 3. Dackers looks to clear. And folks, I do believe we are going in overtime in a championship game. No second chance. This is a game-winning potential here. Who will be the hero? We will find out. Wario, my goodness.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, aren't we in for a treat? Tournament finals, overtime, winner goes home. Excuse me, loser goes home, winner wins the non-existent summer tournament trophy. Wow, Charlie called it from the beginning. He called it stating that we are going into overtime, and he believes that Gummy Blocks will be the goal scorer for the Gummy Express. Charlie, what are your thoughts?
I don't know why my prediction is always right. I'm always right. But I'm saying I'm gonna say it could be anybody on the Gummy Express. I'm gonna say anybody can score the game as well.
Wow.
I'm gonna say if I had to guess, I'd probably go with Vivalog or or probably Yo Robbie. Maybe Yo Robbie could get lucky.
All right,
you heard it here
Yo
first.
Robbie or Gummy. You heard it from Charlie.
Charlie is always right. Here we go, overtime.
In
In the championship game, who will be the hero? Let's find out. Some puck will go in the slot. Viva Clog fighting with Gone Wild. Back out to Dackers. You know, where I once commentated a game that went into 5 overtimes.
Wow.
And I think this is a game that could do that. It is just so fast. Oh my god, here's Dackers. Stick handles into the slot. Can't get a shot off, blocked by Yo Robbie. This is a game that can go to those 5 overtimes here. So here comes Viva Clog. Looks to be the hero. Fire a long shot! Just high! Oh my, it's a bit lower, and we have a champion.
I don't think it's going to go to 5 overtimes. I think this game is ending relatively quickly.
Really? So
I
you heard
think
it here
so.
from the commissioner of the league. Here's Gaz. Looks to make it true. Gaz shoots! Save! Rusk in overtime.
I'm just
Here's
saying,
Dinesh never will.
Just saying, Four-Leaf, he has 15 goals in this tournament.
Unbelievable. And I don't know how many games have been played, but that's an insane pace. There's a shot! Oh, it's blocked by Gummy Blocks. Story of the game. The Great Wall of Gummy. Put that on a headline. As here's Coolbray. Finds Matrov. Brings it in. Matrov looks to clear. Coolbray on his backhand. Will he be the hero? Coolbray now. All the way on his backhand. Dinesh will poke it away. Puck still loose. Gaz to his forehand here for the Armada. They have 14 shots. Can the 15th be a goal? Back out to the point. Zombie here. Joins the play. Fires it to Matrov. Two mobiles exchanging, and that'll be cleared. Gone wild on his stick. Got to be sharp in overtime. 8:18 to go. Here's Dinesh on his forehand. He's going to try to fire one in. He will.
Oh!
He scores! It's over! We have a champion! And it is the Express from Gummyland! Dinesh never will! The most unlikely of heroes! And your champion of the summer tournament are the Gummy Express, led by a team of Clog. Matrov Brus gets the shutout. And we have a champion, Wario. Oh my goodness, at 8:14.
Well, honestly, I'm not surprised, and I don't think Charlie NHL was surprised at all. He had 3 potential goal scorers on the Gummy Express, and you need to remember, Gummy Express are preseason farmers. They're nothing special in the regular season, nothing special in the playoffs. This is their 3rd preseason tournament win in a row. Unheard of by any BMHL franchise. They're the first to do it. 3 consecutive BMHL preseason tournaments in a row. And wow, what a squad that they've really put up this year. Very similar to last season. It seems like the only delta is me, and I'm no longer on the team, and they're still succeeding. So clearly I didn't have too much impact. So what a game, what a team that these guys have formed. And I tell you, in the locker room, it is just such a close bond with everybody except Yo Robbie. And really just an awesome team to play for, and I recommend that for anybody. Charlie, what are your thoughts, my man?
Hey, bro, my prediction was right. I said Gummy Express was gonna win, and I said it. So, you know, my prediction was correct. I should have picked Never Ask again, because I would have got it right. Dang, I should have gone with that.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
you heard it. Charlie is always right.
So, I mean, final thoughts on that game. What a game. Back and forth from start to finish. And you know what? You folks were probably thinking, what do these guys get for such an incredible effort? A free whole team custom animation. That's what I'm fighting for. So
Yep.
what a game. What a preseason tournament, folks. And I don't want to, you know, revel in the present, because we have a regular season to get on with coming up. And we are so excited to bring that to you on the BMHL Network. But what a game. I mean, I would have never expected him to get that shot. You know, expect someone like Viva Clog or even Gummy from Full Ice. That's something he's done before. But nonetheless, it has been an honor to bring it to you here on the BMHL Network. It is For Life, Wario Sfog, and Charlie NHL between the benches. Final shots here, 14-12 in favor of the Armada. But the game and the tournament, preseason farmers, goes to the Gummy Express. So we'd like to say thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, spending your evening here with us. And yeah, drive home safe, obviously, in your Roblox homes. And thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have an amazing night. And we will see you on the other side in the regular season of the BMHL.